Looks like it's time for a lantern ride again. Let's find some time to visit Liyue Harbor.
Who are you?
Call me Sonnet. Oh, goodness.
Columbina.
Hyposelenia.
It was...
Friends. You mean your friends?
Huh?
Oh, sorry. You must be exhausted. I have helped.
Do you mean the other two moon goddesses? Arya and Canon?
Wow, you sure know a lot. Hey, does that mean that our story goes on into the future? Oh, it's all right. You could say we were too prepared. When did you get here? How long has it been?
I can't say for sure, but it feels like it's been forever.
I see. Are you feeling all right? You look a little unwell.
I can hold out a while longer.
We don't have far to go. The place where my sisters and I are based is just up ahead. Sisters! I'm back! And look who I've brought with me! It's our lovely little sister, born in the far future.
The pleasure is all mine.
Allow me to introduce you to Columbina Hyposelenia. This is Arya, the goddess of the eternal moon. And this is Canon, goddess of the frost moon. Canon, don't you think Hyposelenia's power is similar to yours?
Hello, Columbina. I apologize for our startled reaction just now.
It's fine.
You seem shy.
Could you tell me where... Please.
This is where...
What?
You're scared.
No, I'm... Please.
Nibelung, our original master, created us in the distant past to maintain...
But he left this world and traveled into the dark universe beyond, to explore worlds vaster still.
Day and night, we fulfilled our duty in the heavens, until the day that
The great ruler of the firmament.
The heavenly principles.
Is that what later we coexisted in peace?
Slowly, however, we came to realize that our guest had a growing...
And you didn't stop.
No. There was an order to the rules they set up that Nibelung never taught us. We wanted to know if this order would bode good. All right. Canon and I wanted to know. Sonnet was against it from the outset.
Later, we discovered that this great ruler of the firmament bore an almost paranoid hostility toward the desire of certain. They would even cast down celestial nails as manifestations of their power to punish the...
Only this was far beyond...
Right. Their rules brought... I did everything in my power.
The ancestors of the Frost Moon Scions were some of the ones you helped.
But just when we had decided to take countermeasures, The Dragon King, Nibelung, returned.
And so began the War of Funerary.
So, that's the name.
Well, who won in the end?
As far as I know, the Heavenly Principles won, although it came at a great cost. And the world's original master, the Dragon King Nibelung.
And what of the moons? Are there still 3 moons into that?
You can tell us the truth, Columbina. We know we are but remnants of a bygone age. We're...
Only the Frost Moon remains. But it has been cast beyond the false firmament by the heaven. The eternal and iridescent moons were both shattered during the war.
So death finally came for us in...
But you're still here.
A moon goddess cannot live without her moon, Columbina.
She's right. That's why I began to disappear. Because the Frost Moon is cut off by the false...
Our souls may endure within this lunar palace, but...
Then we shall disappear.
I'm sorry.
There's no need to apologize to us, dear sister. If anything, we owe the... If only we decided to act sooner. Rather...
All the more reason not to spend. Instead, we should focus our efforts on...
Sorry.
Don't you see, Columbina, your story is not yet over. Is that not why you are here?
It's done. Initiate numerological array. Continue running primary process. Calculate the world's fate through extrapolation. And identify nodes of potential secondary process. Scan for moon. Still 4. The number of moon marrows hasn't changed. Wait, let me think. Is it possible that there's something I've been misunderstanding? Variables. I know where potential variables within the world come from. So what about the moons? Like their life or death, for instance. What if being alive or dead makes no difference to a moon? But that's so strange. Even immortal gods can die. Why would the moons... Wait! If alive or dead is considered a variable, we might have had this wrong the whole time. No one ever... Initiate secondary process. Scan again. This time filtering out interfering perimeter, moon marrow. I don't care if they're natural or artificial. Get them out of my search result! Why? It says 3 moons still exist into that, even after excluding the moon marrows. But we know for a fact that... Redo the scan. Narrow the results to living moons and real moons. No, scrap that. Narrow it down to moons that have lunar authority and remain... Why? What is this, Columbina? Has the world lied to us? Or are you the one pulling the wool over our eyes?
So, you think that the moon's reflection might be where Nibelung imprisoned the 3 moon sisters?
Yes, it would explain a lot, such as why that space would respond to a moon goddess's power, opening the moon gate at her command. It would also explain why Miss Columbina has been unable to leave, and why time flows in reverse there.
In the messages she sent, Columbina promised us she'd find a way to return.
The fact that she still has yet to reappear in this world indicates that returning from that place is no easy feat. We cannot afford to simply wait for her.
So you're saying, if she could return by her own power alone, she would have done...
Yes, she certainly wouldn't leave it to this late. I've been giving this some thought, and I've come to believe that Luanatar might be an anchor that she left behind. This could also explain why Luanatar...
Sounds like a plausible theory. If that's the case, the question is...
Hello? Listen up! This is extremely... Not only is Columbina alive, but she may well exist in a form unimaginable to... I'm still unclear on the details, but she's done something truly inconceivable in the past. And the clue to what she's done lies in the moon and Tevat's sky.
Truly amazing. Oh, I'm so delighted for her.
I'm sure we all feel the same. And I'm sure Columbina is ready to get back here and fight by...
I'll keep my calculations going and try to find some way of coordinating with her. But that's not an excuse for everyone else.
How can the dead moon still live? And Luanatar...
It's...
Our authority is linked to the most fundamental rules of Teyvat. I suppose it's no wonder...
I didn't realize that when you said friends, you meant people who live down in Teyvat.
Have you?
Of course. Between us, we've tried everything. But no matter where we go, this space will eventually bring us back.
It's like the center of a whirlpool. Everything ultimately converges here, at the moment when Nibelung imprisoned.
In that case, have you tried using any of the...
Sorry?
There are passages through which you can make small-scale changes to reality by using Kuvaki. Or am I the only one who can use those passages? Because...
Kuvaki?
You don't know? It's... a unique kind of elemental energy found only in Nodcry, the land from which the moons arose.
Oh. Well, it's true that the moons first rose up from the part of Teyvat you say, but there is no difference in the elemental energy between there and anywhere else.
What?
Could you show us some of this Kuvaki?
Okay.
Isn't that just your power?
What? But it's everywhere in Nodcry. In the air, in the land.
How curious. This Kuvaki...
Let alone influence living creatures.
This is so strange. Why would their reality differ so much from mine?
Columbina, you're looking for more than just a way out of here, aren't you?
Yes. If I am to help my friends...
You mean...
This sounds extreme. The Three Moons' powers are not mutually compatible. Concentrating them into one goddess would be of...
I know.
Even so, let's say we successfully transfer. Nibelung constructed this realm specifically to prevent no moon goddess can leave.
What if...
Where do we even start? How are we supposed to figure out what we're meant to do?
Columbina?
If she really got to the beginning of time in there, how do you think she'd leave us in... You don't think she'd write it down on a...
Columbina may not talk a lot, but she...
Let's review what we know. This is the Columbina who fought alongside us against the Reykir of Solnari. She knows our personalities. So, if she wanted to Oh. Traveler, you once said that those golden ripples also... What if Columbina left Luanatar here? Not if she is part of Columbina.
Oh, yeah! Like when you peeked into Rara's...
Nefer, wait. If you're right about this, and you can really see past events through Luon...
Oh, I know. Looking at Rerir's past in Conria was already enough of a strain on my eyes. It'll sure... But it's our only chance. This is the...
Boss.
We spoke about this once, a long time ago. Do you remember what I said, Yehoda?
But...
What's wrong? I'd be overjoyed if I were you. This day's come a lot earlier than either of us expected. I need to know you'll honor our agreement, Yehoda. Promise me.
Yes, Boss Neff. I promise.
Are you sure you don't want some time to think this through?
What is there to think through? I should have gone blind after our battle with Rerir. Frankly, it's almost criminal that I got away with it for this long.
Then at least let me take some precautions on your behalf. And if you really do lose your sight, I'll visit your office every day and make sure you're well looked after.
Oh, please, anything but that. I was actually ready to go through with this. Are you trying to scare me into backing out?
As if I could ever scare you. I'll assume you're just joking to calm your nerves.
All right, enough chit-chat. Let's do this.
All done.
Good. Now give me some space. Come on then, little one. Show me what happened in the past.
Between the Trilunar Authority, Kuvaki, and the soul-surviving moon, the Frost Moon, I think I might know how to get back. But I will need my sister's help. Time to go talk it over with them.
Have you decided what to do? I hope it's not too dangerous. You really scared me when you said that thing about not leaving here alive. Come on, let's go find the other two.
It seems you have reached a decision. I'm all ears. What do you propose?
Have you figured it out? Tell us.
I intend to die.
What? And how will you inform these future friends of your plans? You can't exactly leave oracles. Nothing can escape this place. And even if you found a way, what if they never find...
No,
Come again?
they will find my message.
I'm not following.
It's quite simple. First, I will leave my soul here.
I see it.
Your soul? You mean...
Yes. I once left a portion of my soul in the future. One so small that this prison barely noticed anything. In this very moment, she can resonate when the time comes. I believe that she can serve as an anchor to pull my soul from here back.
Just as gravity connects the world to the moon.
Exactly. In the future, where I came from, the moon has been cast beyond the false sky, but I can still feel in a similar way. I can feel a connection to the soul fragment I left behind even now. My friends can use it to detect my...
But how do you just leave your soul here? Is that even...
On my way here, I met an ordinary mortal who entered this place Her body is long gone, but her soul... And before that, I encountered an old enemy whose entire soul survives here intact.
So, perhaps this space is specifically designed to imprison divinity and authority, but not the physical body.
Still, even if your body can escape, would it not just be a lifeless husk without the soul inside? Wait, is that what you meant when you said you wouldn't leave alive?
Yes. I shall turn my body into moonlight, and pour it. That power shall protect the land and quietly blend into it, awaiting my soul's return in the future. However, I cannot do this on my strength. I would need your help to do this.
Oh, dear sister, you need not be so formal. As I said before, we are but remnants of a bygone age. You, on the other hand, were born alone in that distant future, and you have walked a long and lonesome road since then. Don't forget, we are your sisters, your family.
Arya's right. Actually, I've always wanted a little sister. Can you imagine how it's been for me? Getting nagged by two older... Now, I finally get to be the big sis.
Canon?
I'm sorry. I know this is a bold request.
Oh, no, please. I was just thinking. You cannot imagine how happy I am to hear of the future world you describe. The Frost Moon Scions. You're lovely for the three of us, whose purpose in life was to maintain the peace in Teyvat. It is a great relief to know if your plan can save them, and save not cry. Besides, the three of us have been together since the day we were born. I could never abandon them to live on alone without them.
Canon.
Still, I do have one.
Certainly.
Why do you cover your eyes?
Yeah, I was curious about that too. But it's...
There was a time when I refused to look upon the world. I believed it was full of nothing but lies and false. I wished to hide my feelings, seal my heart, until I could return to my true home.
I see. Perhaps that decision saved you from ever having to see the false sky again. But at the same time, you likely missed out on many true and... Promise me this, Columbina. When you I'm sure that you know this already, given that you long, but that... Give me your hand, Columbina. Arya,
Okay.
All right.
We once were the song sung for eternity, but now it is you who must...
We once were the tides in the great river of time, but now we subside.
We were the messengers of madness and inspiration. But now, the lies have faded.
We are souls awaiting the sun. You must return to be with those who smile when they see your face. Yes. From this moment on, she is the Tri-Lune Goddess, the one and only moon goddess of this world.
Thank you. Thank you, my sisters.
Now go, and do what you believe is right, Columbina.
Be aware that we cannot grant you the power of the three moons beyond these prison walls. The conflict that arose...
I understand.
Sisters, oh, my body... It feels...
Now that we have given up our power and authority, our bodies are merely mortal shells. This prison is dissolving them as we speak.
It's okay, Sonnet. The end must come for every god, just as it does for every human. That's all this is. The final destination of our lives. Canon and I will be by your side the whole way.
We have One final request, Columbina. Could you use the Three Moons' power to send us back into the real world? Now that we have lost our powers, it's just... we would like to...
Of course. Sonnet, don't... I wish I could tell her not to give in to the abyss. Not to be afraid. Don't forget. I'm so glad to have a big sister like you.
I'm okay. I'm not afraid.
It looks like this is goodbye, sisters.
Goodbye, Columbina.
Take care of this world in our stead.
I will. And now, it's time for me to bid. May it become the moonlight. So this is why Nodcry was not always home to Cook. It only appeared after I poured my body out upon this land. And Kuvaki responds to me because it is me, and the golden energy I've encountered on my way here was, in fact, that very soul. O power Triloon, eternal moonlight. I, Columbina Hyposelenia, lay aside my body. Let it be cast into the dark night to illuminate the future. May it be a companion to all who dwell beneath the moon. Until the time comes for me to return home.
That was crazy! Were we even allowed to see that? Is anyone? Can you still see? How many fingers am I holding up?
I see 2 fingers, and a look of sheer terror on your face.
Truly astounding, Miss Nefer. Your eyes have glimpsed the very ends of the world, or is the credit for this miracle due to Miss Lauma?
Surely you jest, Mr. Flins. I suspect we have Columbina to thank. She must have realized the immense toll that the ritual would take, and there is always a great price to pay for witnessing the truth. But it seems that this time, Columbina has shown
She chose the perfect method of getting a message to us. Though her eyes were always shut, despite being separated by time and space, we're seeing the same possibilities and seizing the same opportunities.
We still don't even know if she's okay right now. But as long as there's a chance we can do something, we'll fight to make it happen.
We'll get you back somehow, Columbina.
Well, based on the information we now have...
Thanks to these gentlemen, we have a much clearer picture of the situation. The civilian population has been moved to safety, so we no longer need to hold back.
Miss Androne, how are the calculations going?
So far, so good. I'll keep seeing how far I can push the system, though. Can't have Hatman being powered down for nothing.
There's still a long road ahead. Where should we begin?
Our plan is clear. Time is...
There's just never enough time, is there? Time is the bane of my existence.
All right, we'll do our part too.
Yeah.
Albedo's theory says that elemental energy can dilute the light realm's power. But I'm no expert in building elemental defenses. Sounds like something out of the advanced elemental theory section of the library. Whew.
You seem quite troubled.
Well, yeah. I mean, who doesn't get a little flustered when they're completely out of their depth?
You were the very picture of confidence back when you approached the Hexen Circle.
Eh, I could have been faking it through that whole meeting for all you know. Who's to say I'm not just a ball of nerves in a charming and gregarious package?
Oh gosh, really? I'm so sorry, I had no idea. Well, you're...
Still, I was much more in my comfort zone than I am here. Things have never looked bleaker than they do now. If we don't pull this off, Tevat's doomed, isn't it?
Oh, you think so? Actually, yes. Yes, it probably is.
It's a shame.
Don't put too much pressure on yourself. Tevat has faced annihilation many...
Hey, don't give me that.
I disagree. Every human born in this world is special. We angel...
In that case, this humble human...
I thought you might say...
I'm sure Alice, in her great wisdom, sent you here precisely...
Well, that has less to do with her wisdom.
Of course. Well, the thing is, these elemental defenses we're about to build... Durin's findings from his patrols make it clear that Dottore is constantly expanding his territory. First, it's not realistic to completely stop him encroaching on the rest of Nagcry. If Miss Sandroni's calculations are correct, well, they're the closest thing to certain. Anyway, her calculations suggest that it's up to us to slow Dottore's advance.
Are you asking me to help you with...
No. I'd like you... When he eventually reaches us, we will have to fight him. You were an angel once and a mage now.
Oh. Can I take it that you're triggering the terms you fought for during...
Well, technically those terms were about protecting Mondstadt. But if you're happy to agree to the...
You're cashing in on this much sooner than I'd imagined.
Well, yeah. The way things are going, I might not get another chance.
Very well. The mages have heard the knight's plea, and to tell the truth, Alice and I had already discussed how we might help you all, so I didn't come empty-handed.
This is... wow.
It's been many long years since I had a chance to dazzle humanity with a little divine intervention. Anyway, Knight of Boreas, please accept this gift in recognition of your... Go now. May the angel's blessing deliver you safely to your destination.
You're here.
Sandroni!
Glad you asked. You two are about to become the first people to lay eyes upon my masterpiece.
Hey!
Whatever.
Wow! We've never seen...
This meter displays the progress of my formula. Currently, it's still making the most important... Once it's finished running, I'll deliver it right to your...
What do you mean, deliver it? Can't you just tell us over the Dodo communication device?
Ugh, you're such a greenhorn. This isn't the kind of formula you solve in math class. Ugh, whatever. I'll share the data with you. Nicole's agreed to let me use her information channel, so we just need to use the Dodo communication. There. Now...
Wow! Look at that! You're amazing, Sandro!
About time you recognized my genius. Anyway, that's all. That might sound harsh. I'm kinda stuck here while the formula's running.
Traveler, Paimon. Fairly well, if I do say.
Ooh,
To be honest, I am conserving my strength.
seeing you get into the zone like this really puts...
I consider it an honor. Rest well.
Yes, Miss Moonchanter? What are you...
You always address me in the strangest ways.
Yes, and?
Not as such. It's just that I simply...
Uh-huh. That's my name.
The point is I don't add any...
Meaning what?
That... maybe...
Is that how you see it? Then I thought I was the one with eye damage.
Wilma!
Paimon,
Just swinging by to check in on you. How are things going? Did you...
Don't worry about me.
And I give my all to it. Ah, yes. Hold on. You're both in good shape.
You're welcome.
Paimon will keep an eye on him. Don't you worry.
I'm glad to hear it.
Sure thing.
Thankfully, Miss...
Golden Flame. Yes, based on the latest message from Grandmaster Varka, the situation should be more stable.
Albedo! Durin!
Hello there, you two.
Are you well rested?
That's good to hear. As per the plan, Albedo as Dotori's energy field...
We fought side by side many times before. I believe this time will be no different.
Here they come. That's quite a horde.
As we expect.
Get ready, everyone. Take your positions and prepare.
Let's begin.
I'm at the ready.
What a waste of time!
Your skull! Water jet!
Be silent. Observe.
It's a grave situation.
Close your eyes. Observe.
5 moves away!
Be silent.
You're pretty...
The deception ends here.
Yeah, you poor lost lamb. Yeah.
It all adds up.
These creatures cannot stand against us.
No fighting talk. Just don't let your guard down.
That goes without saying. I'm hardly the risk taker in this field.
Excuse me? Seek within. No more lies. Can't hide the truth.
You poor lost lamb.
No more lies.
Resistance is futile. Save yourself for me.
Intel. The mystery unravels.
With one heart, we pray.
Can't hide the truth. The deception ends here. It all adds up.
Come into being. Feel this ancient power. Watch out! A turning point in space! This! That was easier than I thought.
Naturally.
What do you mean? Is it because as create...
For the everlasting past, leave this place.
Can't hide the truth. The mystery unravels.
People have always used fire to drive away wild beasts.
Wouldn't a lantern work just as well?
You read my mind, my dear friend. I was just about to say that.
All right then, dear friend. Bring the light.
Beware the creatures of the night.
Be silent.
With one heart, we pray.
Can't hide the truth.
Observe. See you at the graveyard.
What a joke. The mystery unravels.
Go!
Close your eyes.
It all adds up.
You're looking well. I trust you've had a good couple of days.
Dottore.
It's actually a good thing, in my view. If the subjects of my experiment were to die prematurely, it would throw quite a wrench in the works. And so, I must thank you all for your resilience. We are no longer on the same level, but you are nonetheless worthy of my respect. A creator god should be merciful and great, and in any case, it is only right that before... experiment begins. With the marrow of the three moons in my hand, behold the false moons fall!
Water jet! Can't hide the truth. It all adds up.
Forest, protect us. Fly the frost moon.
Foul!
Be silent.
Moon's remnants!
Can't hide the truth. No more lies. Can't hide the truth.
Leave this place.
Close your eyes.
First, like an ant in my palm.
Oh, I've been moved inside another space, and it's sealed off. Looking at the structure of it, it seems like the Torre intends to trap us here. There's no exit. Our endurance is about to be put to the test.
Did you honestly think that would hit me?
No more lies.
Her last breath.
How dumb!
Water jet!
Bends to me!
The deception ends here.
I'm still collecting data!
Go!
Such a simple attack, and you're already in shackles.
Can't hide the truth. Seek within. It all adds up.
The three moons in my hand, behold the false moons fall! Tell me, where
No
will
more
you try
lies.
scurrying off to next?
Looks like the Torre has opted for a divide and conquer strategy.
But we will not allow him to triumph. Now, I shall pray for our victory.
Leave this place for the everlasting
Entry bends to me!
Water jet! Bombs away!
Excellent! You barely managed to touch my...
Can't hide the truth. Go! The mystery unravels. No more lies. The deception ends here. Water jet! It all adds up. Can't hide the truth. Bombs away!
Be annihilated! That which cannot stand against me!
What's this supposed to be? A knockoff version of the space colony we got trapped in? There really is no way out. We'll see about that, the Torre.
And my apologies, I had not intended to take your teammates from you. But you have a choice. Obey, and I can release them. An excellent deal, if you ask me. aware you've been working on some little tricks to surprise me with. But my guess would be that you're trying to bring Columbina back. But then, I always found their friendship to be a curious phenomenon. Speaking of Columbina, I once saw her as like a younger sister. But then one day, she suddenly decided she would refuse to take part in any further experiments. It's such a pity.
You're not fit to be family to her.
That I can't deny. So many people, all obsessed with playing out the same tired old dramas. And then there's you. You had every opportunity to reach the right conclusion. But I maintain that I approached you in good faith. So, I will offer you another chance. Will you work with me? You have until I count to 10 to make 1, 2, 3.
Not in a million years.
Huh? What a pleasant surprise.
You're as sick and twisted as ever. Don't fool yourself into
Sandrone? But the formula hasn't finished.
Funnily enough, I was just discussing a collaboration opportunity with the Traveler, and then I see...
Gone to waste?
I said that everyone would get one chance. And you've...
And what makes you think...
I was planning on disposing of your little formula after wrapping up more urgent business here. Since you've taken the trouble of serving it to me on a silver platter. Is this your life's work? This piece of trash? Your formula runs too slowly, Sandrone. You put your hope for success on others instead of fighting dirty. That is why you have failed. Now, whom should I slay first? Any volunteers? No one? How nice of you to leave the decision to me. Oh, how unexpected. Sandrone, any last words for me, comrade?
Is there anything you wish for?
Not really. But I've always known what I don't want. Go to hell, Dottore.
No!
And now, you have failed.
Sandrone!
Now you see how fragile mechanical contraptions are. Just a gentle tap, and they fall to however keen of an inventor Sandrone may have been, her death spells... Of course, I have to commend her for making it this far. Now, My count was interrupted, but the second chance. By now, I'm sure you have gained a greater appreciation for the power and... Not in the mood to talk? I'll change the topic to something more apropos. Objectively speaking, she had her strengths. It is remarkable, but her inability to... But regrettably, she was a stubborn...
Dottore. Maybe this is news to you, but people can change. Columbina surprised. You can twist the truth however you want, but I see it clear as day. You're the one who can't trust others.
Is that how... By this point, what can you hope to do about it? It is pointless to fight on. You've already lost.
Wrong. You can't win this, Dottore.
What?
My formula can get us 90% of the way. It will connect you to Columbina. Then, I will bring the formula's output to the Traveler's side. For the last 10%, do whatever it takes. Just bring the moon down.
The moon will never be yours!
I turn my body into moonlight and pour it over Nodcry. My soul I leave here to inform my future friends. Lastly, I will hide the Trilune Authority within the Frost Moon. And when my body, soul, and authority are reunited, finally...
Columbina!
It's been too long. I'm back. Stay focused on the battle, Traveler.
What a touching reunion. Though I personally find myself repulsed by the sight of weaklings huddled together for war. Now, quite finished patting yourselves on the back. Show me how long you can struggle before you drown.
Watch out, Columbine! Manipulate space itself!
I know. Wait for the right moment. We'll strike together.
Moon's remnants.
Water jet! Water!
Leaving openings on purpose. Confident, aren't we?
Bombs away!
Sorry.
you honestly think that would hit me?
Wipe out!
Found! Enough! First, like an ant in my palm!
I grant you the new moon's blessing. The new moon shines upon you.
I am growing weary of your
It's over, Dottore! Time to...
No longer must the world cower in the cold night.
close to the new world!
Our future is not yours to command!
So you wallow
Everlasting as the moon.
wallow in this rotten, decaying world! Willfully blind. How can you be so satisfied with your fate?
This battle was never about fate. It's about friends, family, and the home you stole from them.
So dull. Only the weak rely on each other for comfort. You shall see. Once I transcend fate, you will be nothing but fodder for my grand experiment!
That will never happen. Today, the moon lights up this world once more.
This loathsome world.
No, this world is our home.
No, you're doing it wrong. The moon looks like this now.
What are you drawing?
The new moon, Mom. It looks different than before, also...
All right. I suppose today is a special day after all. Almost like...
Extra, extra! Get the post-disaster report! Nasha Town reborn beneath it. The voyage begins today.
I knew things would be different. But
They say a new moon goddess has been born.
a new moon goddess?
I guess so. I'm not too clued up on the details. Hey, since we've come all this way,
Are you a convert now?
Oh, come on. What does it matter? After everything we've all just...
Come on! We gotta get there early!
Shh, keep it down. This is a residential area. What if... Why is it... It's okay. What about you? Did you still winding down from everything that's happened? Okay, if you say so. What we just went through was... Oh, Luanatar disappeared after Columbina came back. Still... But anyway, So, chin up, Traveler. Hey! Don't poke fun. Paimon didn't think you'd mention it. You have no idea how anxious... Well, if you really want to show Paimon you're sorry, you're gonna need to make it up to her. Okay. Paimon's full now.
Huh? Hey there, Traveler and Paimon. Good morning.
Morning, Yehuda.
Here. Oh, I've already eaten. Just need some water. Careful there, Paimon.
Yeah, she'd probably be saying that to Aino.
True. You know,
Well, nothing like a region-wide calamity to bring people together. After that, surely even the most...
Try telling Boss Neff that. She's not exactly convinced that people...
Really? But if she's so pessimistic about it, why'd she agree to be the Curatorium's representative in the League?
Probably... I think things will work out, though.
Paimon's with you on that one.
All right. Life's slowly returning back to... were you about to head out?
Yeah. We were gonna take a stroll around the square and say hi to some...
Sounds good.
Please accept today's boon. Have a nice day.
Are Paimon's eyes deceiving her? Or is that Inefa handing out food for...
Hello there. Would you like a...
So, what's new, Inefa? It was only a few days ago when we last saw you. And Aino, too?
What are you talking about, Paimon? We're just here to help. Duh.
In the wake of the disaster, it's all hands on deck. We respond at times like these. The smallest good deed can inspire others and help.
And we're using eggs and heating tubes to make that a reality. In true Kamkake Crab Shop style! Inefa! Did you hear that?
That's because it's true, I know. Proposal. If you can resist eating today's dessert, I will provide you.
No way!
Well, that proposal got shut.
I need something to get me through the hard times too. Mom!
Yes, dear.
Excuse me. Could I... She helped us get safely out of Notcry, and she helped us get back home too.
Of
course she is! And, but you still... Oops.
Shall we move to the open space near the center?
Thank you!
Aren't you the better pick for this? You underestimate yourself yet again, Master Ilua.
Not at all. I rarely come by Nasha Town. I don't know any of the big shots here.
All in good time.
But you're much further ahead on that road.
You're not seeing the full picture. You know the truth now. There is no question about it. The Lightkeepers need a representative in the League. Someone who is upright, cares about other people, and can realize their self-worth through group action.
You say it like you wouldn't make the cut.
I am most flattered that you think I would. Sigh a little less, Master Ilua. That is precisely why
I'm sure we all also agree that...
My apologies.
Whatever. I'll take the job. By the way...
Oh, it's quite the who's who of Nodcry. I'm sure you will find speaking with them to be a genuine pleasure.
If you say so. But I'll do it. Not only is it our duty as Lightkeepers, but...
An admirable attitude to take. We have the chance to band together and build our shared homeland into...
Yeah.
Quite a few familiar faces have arrived. Let's go, shall we?
You seem well rested.
I know no one's asked, but I'm sure you all want to know, so let me... Well, great, but not perfect. Starting to lose my mind from boredom. Can't drink a drop of alcohol while I'm waiting for my...
I'm sure you had a sneaky swig or two.
Wait, how'd you find...
I'm sure you must be...
Yeah, you could say that again. Every time I get news from... Honestly, once things are...
Hey, looks like someone's taking the stage.
Can everyone see okay? Anyone need a boost?
I'll just listen from the back. It's fine.
You're taking this pretty serious.
Well, it's not every day that I get the chance to see how people speak in a fish.
Soak it up like a sponge. I'll make sure you get a chance to practice for yourself later down the line. Actually...
Mr. Varka, are you forgetting that...
I can knight you.
Is he joking? I really can't...
You'll have to figure this one out for yourself.
It is my honor to host the opening ceremony for the League, and to have this opportunity to speak to you all in my...
Could this person also have been pushed onto the big stage by the real big shots?
We come here today, having weathered the trials and hardships of yesterday, and having learned from them the importance...
All right, here we go. Uh-oh, looks like Aino's off in Dreamland already.
Come on, get this...
Nodcry is our home, the land we rely on for survival. And as we chart a course for the future, may we persevere through the storms ahead as we sail towards a new era of prosperity.
Looks like we'll have more opportunities to travel in the future.
I'm sure you'll cope, Lady Moonchanter, given how fleet of foot you are. Unfortunately, I suspect I'll be too busy at the Curatorium to act as your host. We have a busy schedule, not to mention an international network of contacts to manage.
That'll be all right. I'll just check your schedule with Yehoda.
You...
I thought you'd approve. Aren't you for...
That's a bold
Columbina's return has brought joy to all who care about. As for the Frost Moon Scions, we are learning how to thrive independently, without relying on the Moon Goddess. It is up to us to make our home a more livable place. Joining the League is one of the steps we are
I like the word try. It's nice and non-committal. You can opt out at any time and still say you tried.
You don't see a bright future for the Frost Moon Scions?
I'm just not as optimistic as you. The Frost Moon Scions should count themselves lucky that they have a leader as stubborn and enterprising as you. But Nod Cry's a big place, with all kinds of people. Most of them don't enjoy answering to a leader, or even listening.
Well, that's where you and your methods come in. Unless the cure...
For now, yes. And that won't change until this venture becomes worth my while.
What would make it worth your while?
Getting out more than I put in. Right now, I'd barely break even, but I'll grant that it's a good start for Nod Cry.
Then maybe it's worth a try.
All right, you can stop.
You'd be...
Hey, you two! Congrats on all you...
Nefer was trying to dissuade me from adding to her employees' workload.
Sorry, what?
Your conversations are... Would you two care to join me for some tea?
Nicole? Wait, where are you? Aren't you gonna show up today?
Sadly not. I'm otherwise occupied right now. I'm sorry, Paimon. I can hear how disappointed you are. If it's any consolation, let me say that how things appear on the surface is a far cry from what they are at their core. Perhaps you'll feel better if you focus on the fact you have a special line of communication with the great mage herself.
Okay.
No.
Well, that's not ominous at all.
Not for the time being. Just think of this as a general check-in to make sure this communication system is still running smoothly. Besides, it's good to chat once in a while if we want to maintain our friendship.
You could have just said so. Paimon got all worked up for nothing. Still, the best friendships are built through face-to-face interaction, you know. It's never gonna stop being weird having tea with you when you're not there and just talking to thin air.
All right, fair point. I'll bear that in mind for next time.
Yeah. Any update on that crisis at the world?
Alice just informed me that the disruption caused by this. She plans to wait for things to stay. As for me, we have to remain vigilant and ensure that the embers of chaos are not rekindled. I did notice that the energy in Nodcry changed somewhat after the... It looks like I'm just doing my duty. It's more or less second nature by now. Of course. To give you the full picture, I'd have to start with the substance from which angels... No. By the way, you did receive the gifts from the Hexen Circle, yes? I'm not trying to claim credit or anything, but my pride demands that I at least mention it. They're quite similar to the protective talisman that Alice gave Dory, but with some very special enhancements.
Oh, so that's what kept...
Indeed. We went to great lengths to make sure they were invisible to his eyes. I'm so happy they came in handy. Still, not fishing for gratitude, by the way. I just want you to be aware that sometimes your friends may be protecting you in ways you cannot perceive. Anyway, I'll contact you if anything else crops up. If not, you know what they say, no news is good news. Oh, my angelic instincts are tingling. They say... You should head to the docks next. Your friends are about to board their ship home.
Astra. Thank you for complete. Add Astra.
You're here.
You're here too, Heck!
No. I'm bound for Sumeru. Everything seems fine. Sandrone may have an abominable temper, but she's always been very responsible with important calculations and things entrusted to her by valued friends.
You always speak as if you know us inside out, Mr. Hat Guy.
Maybe I'm just a good judge of character.
I certainly hope that's all there is to it. Regardless, you have been a significant help in this matter. For that, you have my gratitude.
I didn't do anything special. Sandrone's the one who completed a seemingly impossible formula and turned the tide of the entire battle, even giving her life in the process. She's the...
Even we were unaware that Sandrone had hidden the real formula inside Polonia's body. She managed to fool Dottore into thinking the formula was running.
She probably realized that she didn't have... She always worked like that. Always had a backup plan.
Well, that's why I'm traveling to Fontaine. She made a request of me long ago, and the time has come to fulfill. She said that she also mentioned some of her personal... However, there is one book among... No. This is her last wish, and I can only hope so. But none of us here... I bade farewell to... She spent a long time with Sandrone's body, saying her goodbyes.
Oh, is she alright?
Sandrone's passing has left a great wound in all of our hearts. It will take time to heal, but Columbina surprised me. She offered me some words of comfort before I departed. Despite being grief-stricken herself, she showed an awareness of the feelings of others around her. She never used to act like this. Clearly, she has grown. And I suspect that we have you to thank for much of the change we are seeing in her. Huh. Snezhnaya now realizes I shall return to Nodcry to see her as soon as I find the time. I hope that from now on, she too will explore more of the world. Columbina Hyposelenia's journey is only beginning. My ship is here. Traveler, Paimon.
What are you still bumming around for? Isn't Columbina waiting for you? I thought today was the day you'd agreed with her to go find out the truth about your sibling. You're afraid you won't... Well...
Don't say that! Wouldn't you be if you were in this situation?
Fair point. But I'd say I have more experience facing up to unpleasant truths than the Traveler. They say blood's thicker than water. I know how much you need your family back. More than you need any of your friends. And I'm sure that all your real friends understand that too. No matter what the truth turns out to be, they will stick by you and support you, whatever decision you make. Finding the truth is important. At least, that's the life lesson I... What? Now that Dottore's dead and gone? A little, I guess. But it hasn't solved everything. Maybe I regret not getting to end his life with my own hands. Or maybe... Either way, I'm going back to Sumeru. Lesser Lord Kusanali is gonna need help dealing with all the You should continue with your journey, as you've always done.
So, what should we do now? After all, when it hasn't been all that long since we were last apart, sure. Ain't Paimon sure you'd prefer to digest the news but no matter what you see, just know you can share it with Paimon. Of course, as long as it's not super private. If you can't make sense of something, let's give it some thought together. And even if we both can't figure it out, Paimon can at least feel better now? Alrighty. Columbina, we're here! Can't quite believe we're meeting out here.
Well, it's just, now that it's all over, I've decided to make some changes. Try and fit in with the older generation are still timid around me. They don't dare, but things are much better with the children. Hopefully, by the time the next moon prayer night comes around.
You'll do fine, Columbina.
You really think so?
We were just starting.
I'm only teasing. I know that I have you to thank for pulling me back down to solid ground. It feels good to finally stand firm on the earth where I was born.
Oh, that's great.
Thank you. I'll make sure not to lose it this time. Well then, are you ready?
Lumine, it's time to learn.
Good. Then let me open the way for you.
Where does this lead?
To our shared destination.
Huh?
Do you remember me telling you about my missing prologue back when we just met? I said that my story began on the moon, but while I was inside the moon's reflection, I realized that my prologue was really the story of the time before I was born. Was in fact, but when I obtained the Trilunar Authority and returned to our present reality, yes, your spaceship. All this time, it has been hidden on the Frost Moon, which lay beyond the sky, the great ruler of the firmament.
Wait, them? Why would they do that?
I don't know. Perhaps your ship contains something that Oh, did I pick a bad time to say this? Maybe I should have waited until you were on the...
That would have been
Take me there.
Oh?
Whatever is hiding in that ship, no one else has the right to decide whether I should or shouldn't know about it. Not even the heavenly.
Very well.
You two...
Rest assured, Paimon. Thinking about the story that we'll find hidden...
Yes. And
stories like that don't exist.
You don't believe in happy end?
I don't believe in...
Where am I?
This is the pathway I built between Teyvat and the Frost Moon. The moon is very far away from us, so it could be a long journey.